Charlotte tells me this is supposed to be fun and light. This isn't fun and light. This is serious stuff. How are we going to run this company without Sharon? I know, and you need to understand how happy we were last year when Sharon said, I'm not going to retire. Then we had the almost retirement party.
Legacy started Monday, October 24th, 1988 at 1 Michiana Square as Sharon began her role in property management at Holladay. And for 25 years, through roof leaks, parking issues, Krispy Kreme runs, unexpected visitors off the street, fake lost fingernails, she has been the voice of property management for most of our tenants. Outlasting Frank Perry, Al Cook, Randy Poppy, Judy Pershing, Tina Conrad, and Rick Hopper, she's proven to be resilient or something. As we go down memory lane with her, we know she has especially fond memories of working with Phil Taman, Bob Herman, also known as the friendliest parking attendant, Rich Bargo, Otha Dixon, as shown in this picture, Jimmy Smith, and Valerie Bennett. And she really did enjoy all those tenant calls. Don't let her fool you, especially those from AM General, Memorial Skyway, and how can we forget Partners? I think those were her favorites. But I think some of the best memories she'll take with her will be of the women's retreat to Chicago, working with the best employees at Holladay to put together the Christmas parties, the tenant picnics at Sites Park, even though she never did go down the East Race, flu clinics, United Way kickoffs, the walking club, those annual strawberry festivals at St. Margaret's House, and the birthday lunches. Now keep in mind, she says she's retired, but she will be working for us part-time in the near future. So now, Sharon, perhaps you'll finally get your pergola, and you can now do all the things you haven't had time to do that will get you as much joy as Holladay has, even though I don't know what that could possibly be. And you too can be a professional volunteer like your husband Jim, but maybe not at the same place. In conclusion, on this 28th day of March 2014, even though you will no longer have to say, "This is Holladay Properties, how may I help you?" there are not enough words to thank you for all the ways you've helped Holladay. Congratulations on your semi-retirement.
As you and I would say to each other, hey kiddo, I want to wish you the best retirement that anybody could ever have, and I'm always here for you, and I wish you so much well wishes on the river and enjoying your time with you and Jim. My number is always with you. Call me anytime if you need anything, but have a great retirement. Enjoy yourself. Sit back, drink some wine, relax, and just kick back. I love you, and be safe, be good. Talk to you later. Bye.
Sharon, I can't hardly believe it's 25 and a half years since you came to Holladay. There's certainly many memories that we can talk about, but I'm just going to talk about one. And I just gotten this new car. It was an Audi, first time I'd ever had one, and I thought it was really a great car. And I happened to park it in a place that wasn't supposed to be for employees. And due to your strict enforcement of the parking rules, Bob Herman decided to sticker my car. It was winter, and those stickers didn't come off very easily. So if I never forget you, it'll be because of Bob Herman and you stickering my car. But in all seriousness, we appreciate everything you've done for us. You've done a great job here at Holladay, and you're leaving full-time, but rumor has it that I might be seeing you more frequently as a part-time person. So good luck, and thank you so much. Bye.
Hi Sharon, it is going to be tough to try to get through without you, but you know, it's been a good, I've been here 21 years almost, and you've been here the whole time. Anyway, good luck to you and Jim. Talk to you later.
You know, what you say. Sharon has been here since the day I came. Sharon has been the wonderful, wonderful smiling support at all days. Sharon is a love. Sharon is the the glue that holds the property management department together for the last 25 years. We're going to miss Sharon. Anything that I would say right now that would try to say thank you or praise to Sharon is just so weak, because Sharon is Sharon. Sharon has meant so much to Holladay. Sharon has meant so much to the property management department. Sharon has meant so much to Tim Baker. Sharon, we thank you very much. We'll miss you forever. Bye.
Hello, Sharon. It is a great opportunity to finally be able to say thanks for a quarter century of great service to Holladay Properties, and more importantly to all of our tenants. You have been our face and our voice for virtually all of our tenants over the last 25 years in this area. I doubt there's anybody that you haven't interacted with amongst the Holladay Properties tenants in all buildings. But during that period of time, just as a reminder, I wanted to show you the buildings that you worked in. Back in Colfax Place, I think is where you started. We were in there for a while. And then we moved over to 1 Michiana Square, and were there for quite a few years. And then you've ended your career after a long stint here at 227 Main Street. And thanks to you for all the effort you gave. Now, I want to go on to a couple other aspects of your time here. The United Way of South Bend, St. Joseph County would never have been the same without Sharon Piechorowski. And you know what? Holladay Properties and all of the employees here would not have a clue what United Way was all about if you hadn't taken control of that. I don't know exactly how long, but I'll bet 15 or more years ago. And in the beginning, we were a much smaller group, but every year we visited a United Way agency, found out what that agency was about, and frankly, it was great education for all of us to be a part of that. We learned a lot about our community and why United Way was important, and you led the way each and every year. And I haven't added all the numbers up, but you have been responsible for raising well in excess of $250,000 for the United Way program through your efforts to encourage Holladay Properties employees to participate for all that period. So I just, a few of the memories. This first one is a letter from United Way addressed to you starting in 1997. So I know you were active way back then, maybe even before that. And then this is a picture when we visited a daycare center that was is located on the west side, largely composed of poor Hispanic children that we got very involved with on a special day there. And I think we did a little work there too. And who will ever forget when we all traipsed into the YWCA and heard some really interesting stories there. And that was, this is 2005, so that's been a few years ago. In between, we went to the Boys and Girls Club and Youth Service Bureau and Red Cross. And then this is a letter that I got telling me what a great volunteer and what a great program Holladay Properties won. And there's only one reason for that, and that's Sharon Piechorowski. And a couple years ago, we were involved with a tour on the United Way circuit of the Kroc Center. And this is a picture of you helping lead that hard hat tour, and we all took a look there. And then just a little over a year ago, in 2012, we participated in the infamous baseball game, or hitting contest, at United Way's kickoff at the new stadium, or the Silverhawk Stadium. And of course, you sang the national anthem. So thanks for doing that and leading all of us there and letting me hit. And then this most recent one was from the food bank. And we all went to the food bank and visited there and took a look at how they work, and have been raising a variety of things for them via United Way ever since. So Sharon, the United Way is an important program, but you made it important here. You made a difference both to our employees and to the community. So thanks for doing that. Okay, and now we're going to go on to something called special events. So Special events are one of Sharon's real specialties over the years. And those events included grand openings of new projects, new buildings, groundbreaking events, our annual Christmas parties, tenant appreciation days, all sorts of things. But if there was ever anybody who was good at organizing a party or a get-together and paying a lot of attention to the details, it was you, Sharon Piechorowski. And that's what made it fun for the rest of us and made us look pretty good in the eyes of all of our guests. I don't know how we're going to do that in the future, because we're sure going to miss your doing that. So thanks for doing that, and I'd like to just remind you of a few of those. I don't have as good a pictures as I wish I had, but this particular one is taken right down in our parking lot, and for, I don't know, 8 or 10 years, we invited the tenants in this building and our own employees to gather out on the parking lot for hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks for lunch. And this just happened to be a picture of one of those. And this is fairly typical of another special event. This happened to be in Maple Lane, Elkhart, when I was the breakfast cook for all the employees over there who had done a really terrific job that year, and we invited some tenants in, and you organized the whole affair. And of course, I mentioned already our visits to the Silverhawk Stadium. Well, this was an employee appreciation day that, again, you organized all of that. We had a large group come, and it was really fun. And then this you can't read very well, but this is a thank you note from a tenant for the Holladay Hoedown. And who can forget the number of times that we had parties on the East Race? And those parties had this kind of activity going on. This is Melissa and I going down the East Race. And one of them was known as the Holladay Hoedown. We probably did this 10 or 15 years in a row, and we oftentimes had between 500 and 1,000 people come to those events. And Sharon always led the musicians and music, the game playing, the food, and it was some of the most outstanding parties and benefits that we provided to our tenants for many, many years. So thanks for doing that, Sharon, and these were really exciting. And then we had other smaller things like Valentine's Day. That was this particular one, where you and a number of your cohorts delivered cookies and other special treats on Valentine's Days to all of our tenants. And this you can't read very well, but this is a story that is very typical of Sharon Piechorowski. We were fortunate enough to find in a parking lot in one of our buildings downtown a purse that had been dropped and left by one of our tenants. You found within that purse, we didn't know where the employee worked, had no clue, but in the purse you found a business card from an insurance agent. So you called that agent, the agent got back to you, identified the employee had gone off for the weekend or was going off for the weekend and was just sick at having lost her purse, wallet, money, and valuables. Well, within a half hour after you were put on the case, you found that person and got this back to her. So between you and the man who found it in our maintenance area, this was the kind of service that we've always provided, and you in particular provided to our tenants. It's that hands-on, friendly type of service that is going to be very hard to duplicate. So again, thank you for all your years of service and the wonderful work you've done for Holladay Properties. We love you, Sharon. We're going to miss you, but thanks for all your help.